All right, Chris, like so many roads we've taken before, we've reached the end of yet another journey, but this is not going to be like a Fast and Furious or a Halloween or even an Infinity War and Endgame, because this is as dark as it gets. We pick up right from the last one, which had a pretty damn dark ending, and that just shapes us up for the finale. I still remember reading this book, anticipating the final book when I was in 5th grade, and just being gobsmacked by how freaking dark it gets. Are you ready for this?
Dude, I'm really excited about this, man. This has been an absolute blast of a journey. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a first-time watch of me seeing these movies for the first time on this channel. Go check that series out. But it's not over yet, guys. As Dom said, we are at the beginning of the end.
Yep. Deathly Hallows, Part 1. Come to you guys next. Beginning of a new decade, 2010.
Good times. Damn, Muggle murder.
Yeah, no, that's... Now that Dumbledore's gone, no holds barred.
Oh, Hermione's family for the first time.
Yeah, Catelyn Stark is her mom.
That's sad, but I understand why she had to do it.
Yeah, still mad they cut out that deleted scene with Aunt Petunia and Harry saying goodbye. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that shit was legendary, bro. I read that on a meme and it hit impactfully. Hey, it's the same logo we have on the overlay.
Hey, man, look. This is how intense this movie is. This movie is so intense, we got a preamble to the logo. The snake right next to him. It's like, you better choose your words carefully here.
I'd like to volunteer myself for this task.
Looking crazier every time she's on screen.
Yeah, she has issues. Fuck, this is a cool scene.
Dumbledore really was the last line of defense between him and just complete and absolute power.
Right, he feels emboldened now, doesn't he?
Which, if you think about it, is when the bad guys are at their most vulnerable. So much for that impressive snake cane of yours, Lucius. Now, there's one bit of backstory that they left out from the last one that is unfortunately crucial to Voldemort's backstory, which is that Voldemort himself is half-blood. And they never really go into that in the movies.
That's dope.
Remember when he could fit in there.
The boy who lived.
Indeed. Donald Gleason. There's Floor. She's back.
Mungdungus.
Yep.
Mooney just watching them all. It's like a camp counselor. So Mooney's like the de facto leader now?
At least for this mission. Bye-bye Privet Drive. They knew. Fucking Snape. I told you, they're not messing around.
Hedwig.
No.
Oh, no.
The first casualty. I told you, bodies are hitting the ground. Not even the owls are safe.
Damn, that hurts, bro. You know, if you kill an animal in the first half hour of a movie, it's going to be real.
Oh, you think it's bad now? Just wait.
That gave me like Jamie Foxx in Amazing Spider-Man vibes.
At least you'll finally be able to tell them apart.
Yeah, it's a real positive.
Saint-like. I'm holy. I'm holy, Fred.
Get out. Get out. Your Weasley joke material is revoked.
Mad Eye's dead.
No Mundungus either.
Damn, we lost Mundungus. They're still just... Damn, all right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. They can still get it on.
I was going to say, she's asking him to
George
zip him up and like, to zip her up.
Yeah, come on. George is hanging out the background.
You know, it's important to have a wedding, though, in like some good times in the midst of bad times for sanity. I understand why it's like important.
Exactly. Why do you think so many people got married during COVID?
Bilious.
The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, Babbity Rabbity and the Cackling Stump.
I love these names.
Even post-mortem, Dumbledore's still so profound.
Confusing. Yes.
Who's that actress?
Oh, it's Clemens Posey from Tenet.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, I know this. I know.
They're still giving each other doomy eyes. Aren't they past that at this point?
Hippie wizards. Cappuccino and them adult drinks now.
Yeah, right?
Bullshit ass fucking 2010 Disney moment. I hate that kind of filmmaking.
What the comedy
Yeah, I hate
inserts?
that kind of filmmaking. We still haven't seen Ron and Hermione kiss on screen, though. They've been
Not
milking
yet.
this shit for 7 movies now.
You don't want to office it and do Jim and Pam too soon, because then you have 2 extra seasons of bullshit and them having to manufacture a fake made up, we don't know if they're going to stay together
No,
thing.
that wasn't their fault. That was NBC or ABC not handling Michael's contract right.
The Death Eaters put a trace on saying Voldemort's name.
Smart.
Oh, come on. We get it already, okay?
I know, dude. It's going to be so great when it finally happens, though. Oh, this fucking guy again?
Yeah, creature.
Mungdingus. Such a stupid name.
No stupider than any of the other names here.
Oh, that name is especially dumb. Mandingus.
Father will hear about this.
Sit down, Vigilante.
Oh, Neville.
Hey, yo.
By the way, they definitely were like over budget, and they were like, fuck, we need royalty-free music.
See. Dobby! He's got little shoes!
See, Dobby's so much less uglier than the other one. Fuck Creature, dude. I don't like him.
Yo, he's got a wand now? That's funny.
I love that, like,
Oh, no, it's
Harry
a
and
fork.
his little group of friends actually acknowledge these creatures who were pretty much seen as slaves as, like, real people, like shaking his hand and stuff. That's
Of
great.
course. Yeah, take 3 guesses who, Harry? Your favorite defense against the dark arts professor.
Miss Legally Blonde.
Only thing worse than Umbridge? Umbridge with a goddamn horcrux.
Umbridge is the worst.
The look on her face.
A little creepy, too. They've gotten so much more English in this movie.
Right? Could this not be more poetic? Literally having to flush themselves into work. Regime literally has trials to determine people's blood status as far as whether they're worthy of continuing to live. Sound a bit familiar? Wow, the timing. Fucking, she's even got that the cat. Ugh. I love the way he's walking. Can only imagine the direction given to that actor. Ugh.
Yeah, this actor's killing it.
Where the fuck did she get Mad Eye's eye from?
I thought that was that, but I didn't know if there might have been another one.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously, if you can assume, but it's like, ugh.
Hermione's
Oh,
like,
man, poor
oh, no,
Ron.
he didn't.
And of course, no, but of course he shifts like right there.
Long story. Nice meeting you.
He's like, we're getting a divorce.
Home wrecking to save the world. Bro, Harry always has the hardest outfits, bro. The red suspenders, red
Right?
tie, that shit's so sick.
Did you wear it in the first place? Put it in the bag.
I like the way they handled that, though, because that's been written so many times in so many different ways. It's crazy they literally have to hide in the woods. Some Planet of the Apes type shit.
Shitty part is both sides have valid arguments.
I don't know how this feels. Oh, you don't know how it feels. Your parents are dead. You have no family.
He went there. He went there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn,
Never
dude.
thought you'd see it, right?
Repellum Muggletum. I wonder what that does.
Yeah, my sister famously hates this scene.
His songs are really well used in film, though. Damn.
Yeah.
This is a good moment. This is wild. No chance there's a fly outside in that temperature.
Oh, this don't feel right. This don't feel right at all. I remember this shit scared the fuck out of me, even when I was reading it.
This is wild.
That is definitely the most ingenious thing that Voldemort ever came up with.
This movie's got like Fellowship vibes for me. With the
Right?
traveling and the...
First Hedwig, now his wand. Also, props to J.K. Rowling for having all these threads that she places in there to tie all these books together into one continuous story. Just imagine Dumbledore in whatever wizarding heaven he's in, just laughing his ass off at this. Moral of the story, you can't cheat death.
It's dark, dude.
Yo, yeah, that beautiful animation. That was very, very Tim Burton, Henry
Yeah,
Selick.
it was nice. What a parent won't
Great
do for their
sequence.
kid.
Lucius, you should know better that this is that A, you know that none of that shit about Voldemort is true, and B, this is not your house anymore.
Dobby.
Ugh. Still a little bit pissed they didn't give him the death he had in the books, but I'll take it. Let's be very dramatic and showy about it, just in time for...
He's happy to be with his friend.
Yeah. Yes. This one hurts.
Damn, dude.
This one really
Finally
hurts.
was a free elf. But at least he went out on his own will.
That's part one. All right.
Damn.
I need a minute, but man, I told you, bodies are hitting the ground in this one.
Yeah. Look, I guess you did tell me there was some criticism of this one going into it or whatever that may
No,
be.
fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nah. No.
I think it's just how else do you do this type of story? I think it's
Yeah.
like the perfect example of a two-part story, and
Yeah.
we obviously hit a climax. Obviously, it's not going to be as big when you're cutting a book in half,
Right.
but still, like they made an awesome 3-act structure out of pretty much just the Dark Night of the Soul section
Yeah.
of this final book.
Yeah.
And I love how much time we spent in that Dark Night of the Soul because now it's I feel, and this is so hard to say because of course this is the second to last movie, but I just feel like it's going to be so earned and so warranted everything we see him go through and overcome in the next movies
Yeah.
because of this film. So like, yes, I guess other Harry Potter films had been more contained or more complete stories, even though I think that's BS. But I did look up some criticism as well coming into this. I was curious, some spoiler-free stuff. But this is how you do it if you're adapting a 900-page book, you know?
Something like that. I gotta check. I think
Yeah.
Order of the Phoenix still tops it as far as page.
Whatever,
Order of the
it's
Phoenix and
massive.
Goblet of Fire. I think both top it in terms of page count. But yeah, this was always going to be tricky to adapt going in, and so that's why when I found out originally that we're going to split it into 2 parts, I wasn't mad because I knew at the end of the day, I'm like, look, they've nailed all 6 of these adaptations so far. I'm like, there's no way they're not going to drop the ball in this, and they nailed it. All I'm going to say is I'm going to be really interested to your thought process once you watch part 2 to see if the moments are earned. Because if anything, one of the interesting things that I'll say on the rewatch that I did, not this one that we're doing now, obviously, but on the last one that I did, is because this setup was so good and this first one was so dark and had all like the really gut-wrenching, like soul-crushing emotional moments, all the betrayals. All I'm going to say is that without spoiling anything in part 2, it definitely does feel a lot of the stuff that happens in part 2 feel very rushed, very much like they kind of get to it like without having to put the work in, and very much like, oh, we're just kind of speeding towards the climax. You know, I don't know if I'll get that same feeling this time around, but just to let you know, like I said, I feel that shit just goes to show how many times I've watched these movies so far. But final star rating?
Well, that's also wanted to say tonally, cinematic wise. I mean, this movie did everything that I would hope it would, considering like the placeholder that it is in this final part of the journey where we leave off. It was very well crafted, expertly done. I love this movie just as much as all of the other ones that have really wowed me. Which, spoiler alert, has been like all of them.
Well, except for Goblet of Fire.
And I do gotta say, yeah, but that was still even a really good film compared
True.
to so much other schlock that I've seen in big franchises. But I do gotta say, like, man, these movies are something else, man. They're special.
Yeah.
So the reason I went on that is to say my star rating. This is a 5 for me. I understand what they're doing. I think it was so expertly built. I loved the darkness that was seeping through this one. It's like, I don't know. Like, how did we? This has only been 10 years. How have movies been so messed up since this? It blows my mind, man. But I'm absolutely loving this journey so far. We have 1 movie left, man. I'm so pumped.
One left, and then the rankings. I mean, obviously, you know, I always look forward to the rankings videos on this one. But yeah,
What's your star rating?
4.5 for me. I've
Okay.
seen this movie so many goddamn times. It like I said, it's so close. It is just there every time I watch it. This is one of the ones where every time I watch it, it gets better. It's not like Goblet of Fire or Chamber of Secrets, which every time I watch those movies, it gets worse. Or like an Order of the Phoenix, which I'm pretty consistently steadfast on. Or Half-Blood Prince. This is like these last 3 movies, or rather I should say the last 2, Half-Blood Prince, then this movie, they both get better every time I watch it. But still, this is a 4.5 for nothing else other than the fact that it's still missing the ending. But like I said, if this had been one movie, it obviously would have been a perfect 5-star finale. But because it is still in the first half, as incredible as it is, it's still only 4.5 for me. What's going on, guys? Dom, the movie nerd of Talking TV here. And if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment down below. Make sure you keep tuning in for new episodes, which we have going live every Sunday. That's right, every Sunday at 11 a.m. And as always, remember to always watch more fucking movies.